You boys, man, back to Cuttication interview. You heard me? Correct.
Righteous.
Hey man, sorry for the delay. Sorry how it happened, man. But situations happen. You feel me?
When you try something new, man, you're gonna bump into mistakes anyway when you do something new. So
it happens. It won't happen no more. You believe that?
Yeah, I know that's right. We're gonna keep it rolling like it ain't happened.
Believe that. Yes, sir. But we stopped out, man. Cut, you had a story, man, and you was getting ready to tell a story about a situation that you may have had down there. I spent look, before we go there, right? I spent a little time down in Dallas, Irving, Fort Worth area, right?
Yeah.
And I was, you know what I'm saying, a little younger. I was smaller and a little bit more scrawnier, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At that time, man, when I seen your video, when the situation came up, I'm like, damn, I know Cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember where the fuck I know Cuz from. Then it hit me.
Talking about the Bayou video, right?
Yeah. I'm like, damn, I know this nigga from somewhere, cuz I can't think of it. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept thinking about it. I think me and B, we was on the road. I was just telling you, I'm like, cuz I know that nigga from somewhere. And I couldn't think of him, man. And he was about to go into that story, man. So we're gonna let Cut go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talking about the night that we got into that brawl with them cats, man, and I got my neck sliced up. The scar right there, I got a slice on the side of my face. My ear got sliced up in half. I got a big gash in the back of my head. I had to staple my head back together. So what happened that night, now, throughout the 2004 and 2000, okay, let's say through the whole entire 2004, me doing open mic nights. Pretty much when you do open mic nights, you pretty much perform with the guys that you see last week or the week before. Everybody know each other after probably a month or two. So after doing so many shows with each other, you know, it's more like a competition thing. You know,
right.
Our crew against certain crews, we teamed up with certain crews. But there was a time though when I wasn't going to these shows, and my entourage and my clique, they was out going to the shows, and they was getting into it with certain guys and coming back home and telling me about it, and we all laughed about it. But on Super Bowl Sunday, 2005, Super Bowl Sunday, when Seattle, now who they played against? Seattle played against Pittsburgh in Detroit. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jerome Bennett's last game.
Yeah.
We had a show at this place called Tomcats in Deep Ellum. And
now where is Tomcat located at?
It's in Deep Ellum. It's like downtown area, Deep Ellum.
Okay.
Right.
And so we get there early. And we get there, it's about 4 or 5 of us. We bring my girlfriend at the time, which is my oldest daughter's mom. Her and her friends, they come to the show as well. Now we get there around like 10 o'clock and everybody's coming in, but you know, the girls, they got to go to school in the morning, or class, or got to go to work. So they kept on asking us when we gonna go on stage. We never had a clue on that. So we shooting pool and we drinking the whole time. All of a sudden, this crew of guys come in. They about like 15 deep. We go sit by the bar. They go to the pool tables where we was at. So you know, they deep. You can tell they kind of like got something on their mind, like they crunk, they all feeling themselves, and they kind of like looking over at us, but we weren't studying. And my girl was like, "Who those guys are?" I said, "Those Decker boys." She said, "I went to school with them." She went to Lake Highlands. She went to school with some of them guys. So at the time when her saying that, I knew they was kind of a couple of years younger than me, or us anyway. And so they ended up leaving, her and her homegirls, because it was getting too late.
Yeah.
And around 12:05, they started the show. And I'm calling my girl, let her know, hey, we about to go on. We picked number 3. We going on at the 3rd spot. So, you know, we go on the stage at the 3rd slot. I give a shout out to the Decker boys because keep in mind, I'm cool with everybody. Everybody, they love me, they know me. And I ain't had no animosity toward anybody. I give the Decker boys a shout out. We go up there, do our thing, rock that motherfucking stage. And when we done, we got off the stage and we went back to the bar. Now, normally when we finish performing, we leave, we go home. We take the after party back home. For some strange reason, though, we decided to stay there that night. And I remember that host telling me, say, Cutty, man, y'all don't leave tonight, man. We want everybody to support everybody. I'm like, cool. So by the fourth slot, not about the fifth slot after us, the Decker boys go on stage. They call them up. And they give a shout out to me, some of them. And they actually called me to come on the stage with them. But I went on the stage with them. I'm kind of like on the stage sitting down. Yeah. The crowd's in front of me. I'm sitting in front of the crowd, I'm drinking on my drink, rocking with them. But like 10 yards from me, I see one of my partners, man. My boy, Hardy Boy. He's one of my producers and my rap partners. He's from Long Beach. Mm-hmm. And I see him getting into an altercation with some dudes. And I can, from the distance, it look like somebody go down. So I hop off the stage and run down into where he at and ask him what's going on. And he was like, these motherfuckers stepped on my shoes and don't want to say they're sorry or excuse me. Now, he had just bought some brand new all-white New Balance. Them bitch was fresh. They was all white. And they stepped on their shoes. And I'm like, well, what's up then? What we gonna do? Because they was sitting there laughing like it was a joke. Little did I know, Rook from Decker Boys, the head of the Decker Boys, apparently he got off the stage too, came behind me and was like, Cutty, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, these pussy ass niggas stepped on my partner's shoes and don't want to say sorry. He said, no, Cutty, man, we ain't gonna have all this tonight, man. We here to have fun and cool. I was like, no, fuck that shit. He was like, okay, then he walked away. He walked around the crowd. And Rook about this tall, and that little nigga compared to me anyway. Mm-hmm. He walked around, and I ain't think nothing of it because I ain't even know these boys was with them because there was so many of them on stage. Somebody had Sluggy hit me in the back of the head. I turned around, it was him, but the dude named Creeper from Oak Cliff who hosted the show, I guess he had some altercations with these dudes a couple months prior to our situation. He felt that was his time to get on Rook's ass. Yeah. And so before I can get on Rook's ass, he already on him. Next thing you know, we all fighting. And all the niggas that was on the stage, they jump off the stage, they fighting. So we don't even know who we fighting and how many of them we fighting. We just know we got to fight whoever come at us. It was a time I was fighting two niggas at one time. I fall on the ground, bounce back up like a jackball. And we had a couple, glad we had some people from Monroe and Oak Cliff helping us because in the club, it was probably like 18 on 10. Yeah. And so when the security guards and everybody had broke us up and, squared everybody away and pushed everybody to the side, one of the niggas, I guess he felt some type of way. He picked up one of them big bar stools and threw it at my cousin Stan. You know Stan. You know my cousin Stan Lowe. I know Stan. So he told he missed him though. So when he did that, they kicked him out of the club. They let us stay in there. Cause I guess Stan got the best stuff. Yeah. So when they kicked him out of the club, Stan, of course, Stan asked, Stan 6'5", at the time Stan was 6'5", 260. He runs out there outside in front of the club to where the dudes at, they got kicked out. So me being his cousin, of course I gotta ride with him and go out there. That's my cousin. He the time to go, baby. We get out there, right? Me and him, we the only ones out there because everybody was fighting with us. They stayed in the club. When we get outside, man, it's about 30 foot soldiers in front of us. Like they had more than niggas outside. And they all rushed us at one time, man. And all I can remember is locking up on one of them and hitting him in the head, and somebody just came with a bottle or something, man, and boom, hit me in the back of my head. And I think I blacked out then, but all this shit happened. This right here, I didn't feel it. I just felt this right here. I woke up down the street by Coyote Ugly and looked down Commerce and see my cousin Stan getting stunned by 7 or 8 dudes. Lucky Baylor Hospital was right there because the ambulance got to us real quick and they was able to save me because I started walking back to my car, right, or to the car to go grab something. A female walked up on me and she started screaming. She called my name. She said, Cutty. And when she called my name, I grabbed the side of my face. Blood started skeeting out of my neck. Like I was pissed. God damn. And that's when I went into shock a little bit. And I looked down the street. I'm like, damn, that's Stan getting jumped. So I started making my way toward there. And everybody tried to get me to lay down on the ground. And this Super Bowl was Sunday. And the trip that I bought about it, your cousin Kenny Henderson, they both all came in the club with us. Oreo, all of them. My brother Jelly Roll, my boy Sabario. They didn't come because the Club Blue had Slim Thug them or somebody else some shit. They was just riding around downtown.
Blue was popping back then.
Yeah, Club Blue was popping back then. It was right down the street from Club Blue. So they riding around downtown in Deep Ellum area. They never came in the club. So it was easy to, we normally be deep. That night we went deep. And just so happened, like the ambulance came in and I'm in Baylor Hospital, staying here in Baylor Hospital. They got me in the surgery room, tubes going up my nose, my dick, all that shit. They didn't think I was gonna make it, but I did. And I think about 5-6 days later, that's when I met you.
Yeah.
We met for the first time. You came by the house. I just came home actually, and I was out of there for a day. And you came over there with Kenny. I was all wrapped up like a mummy, looking like the seed of Chucky. And that's
when over there, and you were just laying on the couch, and I was looking at Stan like, damn, Stan, what happened? And he wanted to tell me the rundown about what happened. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I was fresh out of Shreveport at that time. You know what I'm saying? I had just moved out there, so it was crazy, man. But as far as that situation, man, and everything that happened, bro, it's good to see you here, man.
Yeah. I'm here for a reason, man, for me to get your next slash like this and still be able to talk and spread your word. Cause I got, once I healed up, man, I went back to they had a Welcome Back Cutty show at that same club about 5 months later. And I rocked that bitch, man. We did a big ass show.
You had no reserve about going back in there?
Hell no, we were still trying to get the niggas. I was still trying to catch it. I was in the mind prayer. I said, I don't care if I see a nigga at church, I'm getting him. Yeah. I don't care if he with his kid or whatever, but what ended up happening though, I was on my way to my little daughter was born. That's probably why God kept me alive, because it turned out I had a daughter on the way.
Yeah.
The next year, me and my girl was going to Shreveport for Easter Sunday. Taking my daughter down there for the first time. Yeah. And we on the corner of Royal Lane and Skillman at that little gas station on the corner right there by the Washington the laundromat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I seen the dude named Rook, that's over the Decker boys. He's sitting out there passing out his CDs or trying to sell his CDs. So I'm in the back seat, sitting in the back with my daughter in the car seat while her mom drives. So she pulls up to the gas station. She sees Rook, and she sees him before I did. So what she did, she said, "You stay in here. I'm gonna go pay the gas and pump," because she knew if I would have seen him, we was gonna go down. So she went in there so fast and paid for the gas and came back to the car just to tell me, "Don't you go out there," because I had seen her. She said, "You got a little daughter here." My daughter was probably about 4 or 5 months at the time. Yeah. And that whole ride to Shreveport, man, after I seen Rook, in my head, I was saying, damn, it was the time to get him. After all this time, I finally had a chance to get him. And I said, okay, if I didn't get him then, and there was God telling me to let it go, I'm still living. So I put all this shit behind me, man, and years went down the line, man. I don't know who did this. I just know who they were, the group name, and who was over the group. But the person that did it, I don't know who did it. So I probably sold, when I was out there hustling, I probably sold some to him, or I probably had a drink with him or seen him one day, or we probably stayed in the same apartment complex before. I don't know. He probably don't know me either. But I shared this story so many times to people, and they know who these dudes are. They call themselves the 8 Deuce Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with 8 Deuce, man. I know about 8 Deuce.
Matter of fact, Real Life Street Stars, shout out to Real Life Street Stars, they get affiliated with the Decker Boys.
Yeah.
And for me to shout them out, they let you know how far I put this behind me, because I really don't know who the person did it. And if I had a point blank on who did it, then I still gotta have something I put in my vendetta. But the fact that I don't know who did it, I had to just erase it and just keep on living.
Hey, the fact that you still here, man, and all those things that you've been through as far as your music and going through your podcast situation and that situation, man, the fact that you still here, man, is a purpose. You feel me? And you can't do nothing about it, man. Some things we can't control, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some things we can't control, man. It
was funny, though, because I got released 2012. My brother Jelly Roll came and picked me up. My brother he does photography. He got a little photography company, whatever. And he picked me up from TDC. I was in Mineral Wells. And on the way back, he was like, what's one of them dudes named from Decker Boys, you say? They did that to you? I said, I know one of them name was Rook. He said, yeah, man, I take photos of that dude. Man, that's a cool little dude. And I said, yeah, Rook. I said, Rook, I always been cool. You know, Rook from Mississippi, he just migrated out here just like everybody else did. I said, Rook a cool dude. He always been a cool dude. It's just the fact he's with them too. And just the fact that he worked with my brother, him and my brother had a close relationship, kind of like really just did it all, that shit. And I'm just now finding out real life street stars is part of that family.
Yeah.
But my nigga, Nice Enough, who I interviewed, I've been knowing him since he was little. He used to be at the open mic shows too. Them his homeboys. He let me know who they was when I interviewed him. I'm like, damn, but I didn't tell Nice Enough that that's the reason why this happened, even though Nice Enough know about all this.
Yeah.
So, cause I didn't want to, rehash no situation because I want to go on real life street stars one day. Cause they wanted the most popping besides Dallas Global and Say Cheese. It's Say Cheese, Dallas Global, Real Life Street Stars, and Cuttication and Kickback podcast show.
Yeah.
That's what you got right there.
Hopefully one day we'll get to that list. You feel me?
Yeah.
We'll build this up to we'll be able to be on that list. You feel me?
Well, this is just for the Dallas-based pod. This the Dallas-based shows or platforms that people come to. All the rappers and whoever do whatever, they come to our show. They go to come to Say Cheese. If they can't go to Say Cheese, they're gonna go to Dallas Global or Real Life Street Stars or come to me. Me gonna get them to everywhere because everybody can't go to Say Cheese right off top or Dallas Global, but they can come to Real Life Street Stars who has a big following. It's just Real Life Street Stars and me. We ain't no nitpicking motherfuckers. We want people to have their shine.
That's dope.
Say Cheese, shout to Sean Collins, but I think you gotta have a certain type of numbers or probably come out your pocket to be on this show, and I ain't that type of nigga.
Yeah.
Pay nobody to be on. I don't pay for my guests, so I be damn I paid to be on somebody else's show.
I think when it's not paid for, man, when it's organic, man, I think it's better. You know what I'm saying? As far as the vibe of the whole situation, you feel me?
You know what? Relationships run longer than money any day.
Yeah.
Damn.
Relationships get you in situations better than money can. You can have the money in your hand. Motherfuckers just might don't want to fuck with you because the relationship ain't gonna be right. But if you gotta be a good person and stand-up guy, your relationship gonna get you to places that you probably never thought you could be at. And there's one thing about me, I rub shoulders with everybody, man. Shit, corporate white folks around the corner right here, Indians, Nigerians, Mexicans, black people. I fuck with everybody. Everybody fuck with me.
That's dope, man. That's dope, bro.
That's the way to be.
Else for him?
Nah, man.
I'm just not waking up. I'm warming up.
Well, you warmed up now, huh?
I'm warming up. You paid for that Zoom, nigga. We got to keep this shit Zoom.
Hey, man. Shit, I don't know where else I can go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, man, I enjoyed y'all. I gotta say this, and I appreciate y'all having me being one of the first guests on y'all podcast. I don't know if I'm the first one. I appreciate this. I want to come back and talk with y'all and chop it up. And like I always told y'all have any questions, man, or any pointers, y'all can always ask me. I'm still learning I'm learning to do the production part now because I got everything else down.
Yeah.
So I do all the production myself now. It's called No Middleman Entertainment.
Yeah.
All the smoke production. So I do everything by myself now, which makes me liable to do 3-4 episodes a week. And then I got a lady that stands behind me that supports me 135%. So when you got them type of ingredients in your basket, there ain't no looking back, no stop signs, no red lights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, I got the space for it. I got a list of my list of interviews coming up is so long. I don't know if y'all seen that post I made the other day, man, but I got a list of people who I'm gonna be in Shreveport next weekend, matter of fact, for my cousin's wedding.
Hey, who get married?
We got it.
My cousin Todd Johnson.
Okay.
He get married to Frederica Grundy.
Okay. Congratulations to them, man. Congratulations.
Straight up.
My cousin is marrying my girl's cousin.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I'll be out there this weekend, man, and I'm gonna interview BJ Tisby. And I'm gonna try to get even a couple roll. He had a podcast back in the day. I forgot what it was called. He kind of like let go a little bit. But I'm also gonna have a Rockstar Jamie. I'm gonna interview him as well. I'm gonna try to get him in.
Man, we're gonna have to link up when you come down, man.
Hey man, and guess what? I'm gonna have y'all on my show too. Y'all want me whenever y'all want to come on and y'all feel ready to. Because I have no particular order that I'm gonna interview people in. It's just whoever ready. Whoever's next up and ready, that's who I'm gonna get it.
Hey, we ready. We ready, set, go. Come Saturday.
The wedding is Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get down there Friday afternoon. So I'm gonna try to get Tisby in either that in between anytime between Friday and Sunday. I'm gonna have to make it happen because I already advertised it, put it out there, and I gotta take advantage of the moments of interviewing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be all this. It's gonna be a long summer. I'm gonna have plenty of trips to Shreveport, and if I gotta pull up on y'all, or when y'all out here, y'all can pull up here and I interview y'all. And
yeah, we down. We got an interview with a cat in Texas too. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back with him, and we're gonna be coming out that way, man. Shit, we're gonna link up with him.
My lady,
the boy Uno the Great, man.
Okay, my lady, she supports y'all. I'm interviewing my boy Dynamite one episode, and she behind the camera holding up the sign saying Bayou Boys, like, don't forget Bayou Boys.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get there. But
shout out to your lady.
We appreciate it.
Shout out to your lady, man. For real.
I was talking about something in the story, and she said that, and it kind of threw me off. And I said, oh shit. But that show you how much she support. My supporting cast is big from her, man. You know, and she helps me a lot doing this shit, man. And she don't have to because, to be honest, I never out of all the women out of my kids' mothers, they was a part of my life doing my rapping and shit in the podcast, and they never supported me as what I done. They was happy I did it, but they didn't support it the way she do it. So I feel it feels good to have a woman that stays behind you doing something like this because most women they wouldn't want their man just having this many relationships with so many different people.
Yeah, random conversations, random people. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like. It's kind of abstract, really, you know what I'm saying, when you think about it, you know what I'm saying, because it's ordinary, but it's out of the ordinary. You feel what I'm saying?
And keep in mind, we welcome people to our home. That's why I do my podcast, and we feed you.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the Kickback. We feed you. And that's the question y'all didn't ask. Why you call your shit the Kickback? What is the kick? You should.
Like I said, we still.
Hey, I heard it.
We still.
I heard it. Hey, the reason why I ain't asked, I heard it before. Hey, he said on every episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, and it feels good, man. Let me plug this up right quick. It feels good to have support, man, and love from different other podcasts because most podcasts, man, they in competitions with you. They ain't gonna shout you out. They ain't gonna tell nobody about you because they want people to tune in and they shit. This is why I had like Jeff Bella. Take Over TV. He gave me a big shout out yesterday on Facebook. But that's my boy though, because I invited him on the Ian Gleason show twice. He been on the Kickback twice.
Yeah.
So, and I've been on his show once. So I'll be on Takeover TV in the next couple of months. But he gave me a big shout out yesterday on Facebook, man, and just it felt good to see another platform show love because most people don't do that shit.
Yeah,
like
we
y'all
ain't that.
Like y'all show me love, that feels good to me.
Yeah, we ain't that kind of podcast. I ain't gonna, show love to other podcasts, man, for the simple fact, you know what I mean? Hey, we shout out everybody, man. We need to stick together on shit, you know what I mean?
And I feel like podcasts should be like artists, collaborate on an episode. We can do a collaboration episode. We did that on the Ian Gleason show where we was the Ian Gleason show with the Takeover TV. Yeah. Well, it was Takeover Podcast back then. It wasn't Takeover TV then, but we did a collaboration with them on the podcast episode. And I'm down to do that shit, man. Bayou Boys on the Kickback, kicking back with the Bayou Boys. Some shit like that.
Hey man, we here for it, man. As soon as we
straight
ready,
up.
Like I said, we trying to build our traffic, man. We trying to get our thing off the ground, man. We still buying equipment. We still, you know what I'm saying? But this is something we had to go ahead and get done, you know what I'm saying? Because we hadn't dropped anything. And as far as via Zoom, man, I can't wait till we see you in person, bro, to be able to give you that handshake and that love, bro.
Now, when I'm in Shreveport now, I slide by and fuck with you for a minute or so, you know what I'm saying? If I can't interview you, whatever, if I'm tied up, but I'll come by and show my face there, you know.
Man, you welcome. Welcome.
We can have a drink somewhere, whatever, it don't matter to me.
Nigga, I guarantee you slide by, you ain't gonna know when you gonna leave, cuz.
Oh man.
Am I lying, Craig?
I'm looking forward to it then, man.
Hey man.
Hey, we turned up, man. We turned up so bad, motherfucking last weekend, dog. It was a damn shame. Hey, man, next thing you know, man, we about 15 shots in. Women, some females had bought us some shots and shit, you know, but it wasn't on no hollering shit. They just seen us just taking them down.
No, I know how it goes. When somebody buy you a drink, you know, they ain't trying to get at you. I'm not I'm on this strip right here on Beltline. Ain't never bars and restaurants and clubs and high-end shit.
Right.
I can walk to them bitches. I can throw a rock out my patio right now and hit Yard House or hit Raw Sushi right now.
Yeah.
Damn. Or I can get Sherlock's. I mean, but people buy people shots because they want everybody to have good time, especially white folks. They see you over there drinking, let's take a shot. And, you know, I just know my limits though.
That happened to me in New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife were down there. We was kicking it, man. We was just having a good time, man. Before you know it, it was people just being. It's a friendly environment. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It was cool. The energy was good. Everything was straight. You know what I'm saying? I think that we just had too much fun that night. You know?
Right.
But hey, no bullshit, bro. We appreciate you coming by, man. We appreciate you even acknowledging us, man. We appreciate you even being here for this situation. You feel me?
Right.
Bro,
Right.
Let them know where they can find you, man. Let them drop all your shits, man.
All right, man. On Instagram, you can find me Cuttication 60. That'd be CUTTACATION 60. All my album is on all platforms. Louisiana X's by Cutty Slim. I have some pages on YouTube. Cuttication, the Kickback podcast show page. I got the Cutty Slim page, and of course, y'all know me as Jay Davis. Most of y'all. Some of y'all that don't really know me. Y'all see Jay Davis, you can find me there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Anything else, B? Anything you got left, B?
Man, it's some pork chops in here cooking. some motherfucking pork chop, nigga. Some I forgot what else you had. Mac and cheese, some cabbage, and something else going on.
Oh, that's that real good. That's that good Sunday meal.
Hey, you already know it, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. We appreciate the conversation, man. I'm Bayou Crack.
Bayou B.
I appreciate y'all,
the boy Cuttication, man. Hey, holla.
This take care, boy.
It's gonna be major, boy.
Hey, I'm trying to. Hey, y'all gonna be there with me, man. Because guess what? When I climb all the way up to when I get to the top of the ladder, I'm gonna bring it down and sing it to y'all to climb up there.
Straight up.
That's how this shit goes.
Home run.
You know what I like? You know how I like to eat it. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
Bet that.
All right, there.